Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Malcolm, MBD Bushcraft and Survival. Right back at it again. And today I have a video that I want to show you guys. We're going to be talking about 4 knives that I just picked up. Knives that I really like. Let me go ahead and let you take a quick look at them. Just a quick look. Just a quick look. First, I want to start off with the Eafengrow EF335. Eafengrow EF335. It's a beast of a knife. I'm in love with Eafengrow right now. Eafengrow, whatever you call it. This finger choil and the way you're able to grab this thing is second to none. Look how sharp it is. It's extremely sharp. This knife, this knife is very, very robust. And this is probably not the best thing to cut, but you can tell the knife is very sharp. This is actually supposedly a clone of a knife called Microtech DOC. I was looking it up online, and the Microtech DOC is currently gonna run you about $375. Yeah. This one, on the other hand, G10 handles, D2 steel, 5-inch blade, it'll run you $29.99. But again, Microtech, I wasn't even about to buy Microtech, so it's not like I was one of their potential customers. I'm not gonna buy Microtech, not for $374. But it does kind of make you wonder if this knife is $30 or $29.99. If I buy 10 of these, 10, 12 of these knives, essentially I did buy one of those knives, but I would never do that. So Microtech, don't worry, I'm not even in your target market, but I think that's what this knife was made out of. Very, very heavy, very, very quality, extremely quality. Look at that orange accent up in there. I don't know what this is. It almost looks like it should be a whistle, like you can pull it out and, or it looks like it should have some utilitarian function. I just don't know what it is, what it's for. Gotta land your hole back here. But this knife, these little edges right here, whatever this is, there's a tool that actually comes with this that will allow you to tighten this piece. It's like a specialized tool. And this is so grippy, like it's hard to explain, but it's not like rubber. It's like a very hard metal that will tear your thumb. It'll mess your thumb up if you press on it too hard, but it works. This little part right here that you have to push in is very difficult to push in. It takes a while for it to break in. So you're gonna chew your thumb up, like the inside part of your thumb, when you're trying to close this thing like this. Eventually you get it to close, and it doesn't drop down smooth, unfortunately, because if you look, let me get that done. You see that part's not smooth. It's like got these little ridges, and I'm assuming that that's on purpose. But the problem is when you go to close it, it like gets stuck right there, and you have to come up top and push it down. But I think that's probably a safety feature. But this knife is a monster, man. It's a monster. I know it's a clone of a Microtech, but the Microtech's $374. Are you really gonna buy a Microtech? A Microtech DOC? I'm sure some of y'all out there that have one, but why would I when I have this? Why would I when I have this? You can just choke up, man, and it's nice. Get a real good purchase on this knife. I haven't really taken it out in the woods. I haven't EDC'd this. It's a very big knife. You're talking about EDCing something this big. You got to try it, but that's what it's for. It's just a beautiful knife. Slick. Like a James Bond type of knife. I love it. I really, really love it, man. The next knife is a Sitivien. Sitivien ST133. Sitivien ST133. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I don't know exactly what this is called. I should know this. What is this? It's not a sheep's foot. I don't know what you would call this, man, but the blade is kind of, it's like got that fat. Is this a sheep's foot? It might be. I don't know. Y'all comment down below, man. What kind of blade is this? What kind of blade is it? I don't honestly know, but I know it feels great. My Carter handle, again, D2 steel. I love the high pocket clip, well, the deep pocket carry here. Very strong. The action on here, very, very, very smooth. Very, very nice. You know, it's not a flimsy knife at all. It's got it's got weight to it, but it's not too light, if that makes sense. D2 steel. I was looking online. I don't think this is an exact clone of anything, but a lot of people are saying it looks like a beefed up Rat 1 by Ontario Knife Company. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. I guess you could, maybe you could say that, but I like it, man. The Rat 1 is only like $40, so this was like $29. A lot of these knives are like $30, like right around their price range. So I don't think you're going to be cloning a knife and only, you know, saving $10. That's kind of pointless. But the Rat 1 is an iconic, very popular knife, and so maybe they were trying to take, you know, just the basic structure of it. I don't really like this logo right here. It looks kind of weird to me, but that's just me. It could be gone for all I care and it still be a nice knife. I guess it says D2, but will we ever know if this is real D2? I don't know. It's a nice knife though. I like the action. I like this. It kind of reminds me of stone-washed jeans, and I just like it. I really, really like this knife. Now the next knife I want to talk about is the I call it my desert knife. It's the Eafengrow EF55. Whew. The Eafengrow EF55. Man, I'm trying to tell you. This knife right here, if you felt how sharp the spine is on this knife, how beefy this knife is, how clean those lines are, the machining, how sharp that is. This is really unbelievable, man. This was also rumored to be a clone of the Marfion SOCOM Delta. Maybe some of you guys know what that is. It's also designed by Microtech. I don't know what it is with Eafengrow and Microtech, but the Marfion SOCOM Delta knife, I looked it up online. It's $423. Looks a lot like this knife, but it's not. It's not quite this knife. You know why? This knife was $29.99. Now I ask you, got the same kind of tooling here. You know, it's still so new. You gotta be careful with that. That bad boy right there almost dropped on the back of my nail. You're not gonna be able to see that, but yeah, it's a little less safe. Look at that. Can you see that? Your finger is close when it drops. So just something to keep in mind. It's just something to keep in mind when you're dealing with this knife. You know, you got to get your finger out of the way. It's a nice knife. It's a desert knife. Look at that desert tan. Beautiful, beautiful knife. And it was cloned. It was cloned. No doubt by a Chinese manufacturer. And it's to the point now where you got to say to yourself, do I really care? Or do I just like knives? I just like knives. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it. And the last knife that I wanted to share with you guys today is a Eafengrow EF16. An Eafengrow EF16. This is the action. It's almost like a it's almost like a butterfly just flew past, like it's too quick, man. It's like a sharp butterfly, and I know this is kind of obscure the way I'm trying to describe this, but it's almost similar to a metal flying quiet object that just went by real quick, if that makes sense. Like this is kind of like a wing. Very thin, extremely sharp, D2 steel, G10 handles. And this is weird, but this is like, it almost feels like jade, but I know that's not what it is, but it just kind of reminds me of that, I guess, without it being polished. But you know, Eafengrow, they continue to just keep putting out these really, really good knives. And I'm pretty impressed, man. I'm pretty impressed. You know, it's sharp. It comes out sharp. And this is a note card, so I mean, they'll probably cut through paper a little bit better, but oh yeah, not as sharp as I'd like it to be, but you can touch it up. $24.99. So it's not a clone of anything as far as I know, but this is just one of the ones that got a lot of great reviews online. It's very smooth, the action. And it's a good letter opener, man. It's a good thing. It's good to keep it around, bro. You can put it in your pocket and roll out. I got the jade version because I just don't have any like this. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't really like to have too many knives of this color, but I still think it's kind of sweet. I like it. Well, man, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, a lot of these knives are Chinese manufacturers. They are a lot less expensive than some of their clone counterparts, if that's what you want to call them, depending on, you know, what side of the aisle you sit on or whatever the case may be in terms of your ideology when it comes to, you know, buying American-made things. It's up to you eventually, I mean, ultimately, because it's your money, right? These four knives that I just showed you, you know, I was able to purchase all of them for about, what's that, 3, 6, 9, 12, about 120 bucks. Whereas someone else might go out and spend that same money for, you know, a Benchmade Griptilian or whatever it's called. I'm not sure what the price on that is 100%, but you get my point. You know, and I can argue both ways, man, because I know that if you get the real deal knife, it's probably gonna last you a lot longer than one of these. This is just a cheap thrill. Let's just be honest, guys. This is a cheap thrill. But it's damn good. And that's the problem, because it's too quality of a cheap thrill. I don't know. I don't get it. I never understand it. This is Malcolm, MBD Bushcraft and Survival. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. I do appreciate you guys watching. Like the video, subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you next time, man. Peace.